Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being on the call tonight. My name is Cindy Novich, and I'm here with my friend Betty Rose, and we are excited to share about health and wellness and just go over some things. I will do a slideshow presentation and then answer any questions you might have at the end. We always have, more things we can follow up with. So we're just here really to share the information and answer your questions. So here we go. Okay, so I am excited to share with you guys all about inspiring healthy living around the world and the company that we work with and the products that we share and get excited about. So my name again is Cindy Novich. I'm a senior sales coordinator with the Juice Plus company. I'm a health coach and I am a mom on a mission, really to share about health and wellness. I started with this company 8 years ago. And being a health coach, it really means a lot to me to be able to work with a company that aligns with me and the Juice Plus products, because they're whole food nutrition, they're researched, and so many healthcare professionals stand behind them. That is why I'm able to share this with all of my clients and customers. So I just like to show this picture of my family, because even though we felt like we were a healthy family, we didn't really have any big issues that we were concerned about. When we added the Juice Plus products to our diets, our daily lifestyle, some things shifted. And my kids, the thing about them is they were picky eaters. So I was wanting something, I was looking for something that would help shift them and hopefully have them gravitate towards eating more whole foods, real foods, fruits and veggies. And so my husband and I did love to eat fruits and veggies. We still do. But what we noticed for ourselves is all of us started wanting to eat more. We were gravitating towards the more, picking up the apple and eating it, wanting more salads, things like that. So my kids' taste buds, I feel like, really changed. The metabolic programming was shifting. But then I noticed for myself, my energy went up. I lost some weight that I had been trying to lose after my third child, and my seasonal allergies went away. I was really surprised at that. And that's when I started digging in and looking at the research. Then I was understanding that people were weaning off of medications, and my middle son there was on ADHD meds. So he struggled with that since about 5th grade. We did not want to put him on a medication. We had him on a very low dose of Adderall. And in high schools, when we learned about this, he was a freshman in high school and he was able to wean off of the medication, and he has never looked back. He went to college, graduated from school, and he has his Juice Plus. And then he also lost 50 pounds. He was a big football player. The coach wanted him big. He played on the line. As a mom, I got very nervous. I didn't like that weight. I knew it wasn't healthy for him. And at 17, he lost that weight very gradually, but he did it in a very healthy way and it stayed off. And then my daughter has struggled with anxiety since 3rd grade. And now she's a sophomore in college, plays lacrosse, and she has never gone on a medication. We worked through that holistically. And so just overall, our health has been amazing since we added the nutrition. My kids, it helped them all in their sports, with recovery, and also with just not having sick visits. So our immune systems are very strong. So really, really happy about that. 2 of the kids, they won't let me say who, and I don't blame them, but they always struggled with irregularity. Constipation was really bad, and that got corrected within 2 weeks. So just, again, so thankful for what this has done for us. So unfortunately, just looking at statistics, we are an unhealthy country. 1 in 4 people will die of heart disease. 1 in 2 women and 1 in 3 men will develop cancer. 1 in 3 will have diabetes by 2050. And this last one is so sad. 1 in 5 children are already obese. So Dr. Katz from Yale says our children are more harmed by poor diet than by exposure to drugs, alcohol, and tobacco combined. And I think of that and I'm like, we've got to make a shift in this country and in the world. Our environmental toxins are increasing. We don't have control over what's going on around us. It's in our water, in our air, it's in our food, it's on, products we might use on our skin. So it's just as hard as you may try, it's very difficult to be successful at everything, but it is really good to pay attention. Our food quality is also decreasing. More than 50% of what Americans eat is processed. So as a health coach, I always say you want to shop on the perimeter of the aisles of the grocery store. There are so many preservatives and, artificial colors and trans fats and GMOs in those packaged foods. And even in the produce that's grown, you just have to be really careful of what you're buying. And a lot of our nutrition is, it's lost in the shipping practices, if you will, or even in the growing practices. So these are some things you can do to be healthier. And I think, everyone knows we should be exercising. Try and do whatever you can, 20 minutes a day, just do something moving to get the blood flowing. Sleeping 7 to 8 hours a night is really going to help you with everything, even weight loss. Managing your stress. Drinking water, you want to have half your body weight in ounces of water. You really want to hydrate every day, and you'll find you'll be less tired when you're drinking the amount of water you need. Using safer products and just eating real food. So oxidative stress is something that we all have, and the key to preventing oxidative stress is antioxidants. So what happens is your body ages, we begin to rust, and it happens to all of us from, the minute we're born. Our cells are always changing as we age. The cells are kind of getting depleted, and you want to do what you can to increase the longevity and healthiness of your cells. So you can see with the apple here, if you put the lemon on the one side, the lemon juice, it's not going to age and rust and, turn brown and discolored. So same thing with your body. The more fruits and veggies you can put into your body, the more, that's all the antioxidants that are going to protect your cells to try to help with this oxidative stress. And we need a minimum of 7 to 13 servings of fruits and veggies every day. As a health coach for adults, I say we need a minimum of 10 to 13, and they really should be all the color of the rainbow. A lot of our produce is picked before it's ripened, and so it's not nutritionally dense. And then also when they're shipping it, even if you're buying organic, they will put chemicals on these tarps and throw that over the produce to preserve it, so it's not going to ripen on the trucks or in transport. So even if you buy organic, the shipping practices are not organic. So I just want to talk a little bit about a multivitamin versus whole food. So a lot of people have thought, well, multivitamins are the answer. They're no longer really even researching that because they've found that they're not doing what they thought they were going to do. Everybody's body is different, and we absorb things differently. You can see this is the little printout on the left is what you would see on the back on the label of a vitamin bottle. So it's, all the things that scientists thought, well, these are what we need. These are some things we're missing. So let's get them in a multivitamin. The little words on the right that you cannot read, but these are just a portion of the phytochemicals, the list of these nutrients you would find in one apple. So the apple is the way to go. What's the phrase? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. And I really believe that is so true because, your body knows what to do with an apple. And with the vitamin, you may absorb some of it. A lot of it you probably pee out, and some of it can actually be stored in your liver as a toxin. And that is why a vitamin bottle will have a warning label and a safety cap. You can't, you can overdose on a vitamin, where an apple, you can't overdose on whole food. So this is the beauty of Juice Plus. I wish I had created this myself, but it was a naturopathic doctor that created it. And he came up with this combination of 30 different fruits, veggies, and berries to put into those 3 bottles, the red, the green, and the purple. And they were picked at the peak of ripeness. All the farmers we work with have been with us for over 25 years. They raised all their food better than organic. And it's pulverized. It's not juice. They are able to extract the sugar in the water, but they're pulverizing the whole food with the seeds and with the skins. and then they dehydrate it at a very low temperature to preserve the nutritional value. And then the orange one are plant-based omegas, and these are great. They bypass the fish and went straight to the source of their food for the omega-3, which is the algae or the algal oil. So this is the full spectrum of what you're getting in the fruit, veggie, and berry. I call it the trio. I've been taking this for 8 years. I absolutely live by it. I think it's, it's such a no-brainer to take this. You can see all the different colors of the rainbow here. And if you want to just take a minute and look at this and think about what you had to eat today, how many of these are on your list? I know I try to do really well, but I can't always get there. I never can probably get to the 10 to 13 servings. It's very difficult. But with Juice Plus, I feel like I am getting closer to that number, if not, hitting it. And then this is a little more on the omegas. So it's a blend of omega-3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. So it's the full spectrum. That's really super important for heart, brain, joints, skin, eyes. They're even researching it now for pancreas health. It's 100% plant-based. It's pure and sustainable. A lot of our oceans get depleted because it takes a lot of fish to make the omega-3s. So this is a great way to save our fish and our oceans. And cold pressed, and these are vegan capsules. And it's citrus flavored, so people love it. So they're not getting that aftertaste of the fish. And then, so all of those are the micronutrition. And then this is our plant-based protein powder called Complete, because it can be a complete meal. And this is the macro. So it's vegan, non-GMO, gluten and dairy free, and you get 13 grams of protein, 8 grams of fiber, and it's low glycemic. So it stabilizes the blood sugar. It's even good for, diabetics who, may struggle with certain foods because of the sugar level. So what I love about this is the sugar fiber ratio equals about a serving of a cup of broccoli. So I think that is really nice. I have one of these every day. I live by it. It is so delicious. And because it stabilizes my blood sugar, I don't have the cravings I used to have. And you can make this into shakes. We have a lot of free recipes. I mix mine with spinach and some frozen berries. And sometimes I add a nut butter, and then whatever kind of liquid you would want. I use coconut water, but some people like a plant-based milk. And then we have these little energy bites you can make with it. So lots of ways to make this as a meal replacement or a pre or post workout. And then this was just introduced in January. It's called Juice Plus Perform. And it's 25 grams of protein. Sorry. So you're getting more of the protein from this. I would say, a lot of people love this as a post-workout. Really helps to build and repair muscle and aids in recovery and supports bone health. So just another great option, and it's berry flavored. So gives you some choices. So just looking at what I showed you, what we're talking about with Juice Plus is bridging the gap, getting closer to those 10 to 13 servings of vine ripened raw fruits, veggies, and berries every day. A lot of times we're eating the foods that don't serve us that well, but at least when you get this and you're adding this nutrition, you know that you're doing something healthy. And as far as taking the capsules, it's so easy. You can swallow them in, the amount of time you would sneeze. You could put them in your smoothie if you want. Some people put them on like applesauce and eat it, but it's just easy for on the go. So this is why Juice Plus is so unique. It is food. It is not a multivitamin. So on the package of a bag of carrots, it is going to say nutrition facts. And that is the same label you will see on Juice Plus. The government recognizes Juice Plus as food. Again, non-GMO, vegan, kosher, dairy, and gluten-free. And then the NSF certification really caught my attention. If you haven't heard of that, it's a third-party company that comes in and batch tests all our products to make sure what is on the label is actually in the product, nothing more, nothing less. There are no banned substances. They test it for all kinds of contaminants, so it's very, very clean. And the NSF Sport is a label that athletes have on their product so that they know they're legally able to take this. So we have many Olympic athletes and collegiate athletes who take Juice Plus. And then it's the most researched product in the world. So a little bit about that is our research is gold standard at many leading hospitals and universities. I'm sure you've heard of many of these. But what I like about it is it's tested on humans. It's randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled, and tested on our products with humans. So these are published, peer-reviewed journals. So what happens is with this, whatever the outcome is, it will be published. And I'm so proud to say that all these studies have really positive outcomes. So it's really exciting, and anyone can look up the research on Juice Plus. The other thing that is great is we have a population study that Juice Plus offers. For any adult who orders Juice Plus, a child can get the fruit and veggie gummies or capsules for free for up to 4 years. They start at the age of 4 up to 18 years old. Even if they're a full-time college student, they can get this. But this was what shocked me with my own family. I feel like you're your own, test when you take this and have your family on it. All of the things listed here, these statistics, happened with my kids. They were missing fewer days of school, taking fewer over-the-counter prescription drugs. They always liked water, but they probably were drinking more. Definitely less visits to the doctor, consuming less fast foods and soft drinks. We tried not to do that anyway, but now they're very conscientious about it and eating more fruits and veggies. So I'm so proud and thankful as a mom that my kids are on a healthy track. And then this is our tower garden. So it is the future of growing. You can grow your own produce indoors or out. I have the one on the right called the Tower Garden Flex. I actually have 2 of those. And because I live up in a cold area in New England, I grow it indoors in the winter. And right now it's still outside and it is gorgeous. It is so thriving with just amazing spinach and lettuces and herbs. And I have a squash plant on there. And then the one on the left called the Tower Garden Home is a little smaller, a little sleeker. Primarily people are using this for indoors only. Some people will put it out in the outside, but it does need to be a little more protected just because it's lighter weight. And I'm just going to show you how this works. So here's a short video.
Tower Garden's state-of-the-art aeroponic vertical garden system uses both water and air to produce more colorful, better tasting, and incredibly nutritious fruits, vegetables, and herbs. Tower Garden has a 20-gallon reservoir at its base that stores the Tower Tonic nutrient solution. Developed by experts in plant and human nutrition, Tower Tonic Mineral Blend enables superior plant growth and better nutrition from your Tower Garden produce. The process begins once the seedlings have been placed in your tower garden. Here they will be nourished with Tower Tonic nutrient solution. Inside the reservoir is a small, low-wattage submersible pump. The pump pushes the nutrient solution up through the tower to the top. From there, the nutrient solution drips through the central tower using a special device that evenly cascades the solution over the exposed plant roots. On the journey down the tower, the nutrient solution feeds the roots and becomes highly oxygenated as it cascades gently down the reservoir. This process is continuous, providing fresh oxygen, water, and nutrients to the roots of the plants. This patented aeroponic process enables food crops to grow faster than they would in soil, so they can be harvested more often. And it makes Tower Garden a healthier, easier, smarter way to grow your produce.
Okay. And just so you know, with the Tower Garden, it's amazing. You can pay for that over 12 months without any interest. So it's great. And it will pay for itself in about 6 months. But I can go over more with that. And then this is just our Jumpstart to Health. Some people like to be in a program, and it's something we do once a month. It's really, guidelines for healthier lifestyle, healthier eating. But some people find that it helps with weight management. I did find that for myself, and I was able to keep the pounds off. So that was really nice for me. and people just feel better overall. But we support this through Facebook. We usually have about 1,000 people in our group every month, and it's growing. And I think it just becomes something that is sustainable. It's easy to do, and there's no calorie counting or any of that. You're just basically having shifts in what you're doing to make these simple changes to have a healthier lifestyle. So we got more information on that if that is something of interest to you, but you would be taking all the products and eating very clean, especially for those 10 days that you're on the Shred 10. And just to finalize it, I wanted to share with you the price. I think it's very affordable. So the trio at the top there, you can see the fruit, veggie, and berry is $80 a month. And I break that down, it's $2.67 a day. So for $2.67, I mean, what can you buy where you're getting all these fruits, veggies, and berries that are flooding your body? It gets into your bloodstream in 20 minutes. So it's like this efficient nutrition that's happening. And I know I like to compare it to a cup of coffee. People will spend a lot of money on a fancy coffee, which I don't even think you can get one these days for that price. So I do feel like it's affordable. Again, you can sponsor a child for free if you'd like. The chewables are available too. I recommend if you can swallow a capsule, take the capsules, and then chewables I have around as a snack. They're delicious. And the plant-based omegas, they're $32.50 a month. You can $1.08 a day, so affordable. And then the shakes, depending on how you order them, you get 60 servings of them, but you can get the large bags. Those are a little cheaper than the single servings, but it's nice to have a combo. I like to have both on hand for on the go to have the single servings. Anyway, those are $42 a month or $2.80 a serving, or $38 a month and $2.53 a serving, depending on which ones. But we would go over that and what you would want. And you can get a combination for the complete of chocolate and vanilla. And then there's the Perform as well. So hopefully this helped you guys. And just to close, I invite you to think about, what makes sense to you. Will you choose to eat more fruits and veggies? I hope so. In general, we all need to. And maybe Juice Plus and Tower Garden makes sense to you and you'd like to place an order. So we would love to help you with that. And if you were thinking of some other people that you'd like to share this with, we invite you to join our team. We're always looking for more people to share this information. And we do this word of mouth. So we don't advertise. It's really about, having that one-to-one relationship and connecting with people and creating a community around a healthy lifestyle. So I'm going to stop the share. And thank you guys so much for joining. And then I'm going to stop the recording. So hang on.